There's one verse here in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 22, verse 10. It's maybe Sanatan Shiksha, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, talking about Jiva Tattva. Se vivinamsha jiva, duito prakar, ek nitya mukta, ek nitya samsar. The jivas are divided into two categories. One is situated eternal freedom in the spiritual world, and the other is situated in material bondage, which is in the samsara, cycle of birth and death. Not a very accurate translation, but the word for word is, there's vivinamsha, amsha jivas, small particles. There's two of them. One is nitya mukta and one is nitya samsara. So right now you're in the samsara. Now this is Paramatma Sandarbha, number 47. Very long Sanskrit. So I'll assume that the translation is correct, but I can't confirm. The number of jivas is unlimited. They are divided into two classes. One class of jivas is favorable to Bhagavan from a time without beginning. Beginningless time. The other class of jivas is averse, which means against, the Lord from a time without beginning. The first class is favorable to Bhagavan because of knowledge of sambandha with the Lord, sambandha gyan. Second class is averse to Bhagavan because of lack of sambandha gyan. We don't know. People are in ignorance. Tamasi mam jyotirgama. The Upanishads, they say, Tamasi mam jyotirgama. Then he goes on, that was 47. Apparently it goes on more. There's more lines here, the same verse, Paramatma Sandarbha. The second class of jivas, the nitya samsarikas, that are eternally turned away from the Lord, unfavorable, they don't have any help from the internal energy because they are against Krishna. Because of this lack of help, they are covered by Maya and take repeated birth in the material world. So it's also said as you read the scriptures, the devotees, nitya siddhas, they don't have any idea about the material world. They don't see it. They don't know about it. It's not there. Well, should we go to the temple today or should we go to the disco? There's no choices. It's just Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. There's not like, the good neighborhood and the bad neighborhood. It's all spiritual world. The distinct position of the eternally liberated souls. Madhya Lila, chapter 22, verse 11. We just read from that same, or chapter 21, or 22, verse 10. This is the next verse. Nitya mukta nitya Krishna charne unmuk Krishna parisharanam bunjay seva suk. And we were mentioning the happiness of seva. The nitya mukta, the eternally liberated, are always unmuk. It says awake. It means, muk means face. Un means looking at you. I'm looking at your face. It's unmuk. They're always looking at, the eternally liberated souls are always looking towards Krishna, Krishna Charan. They're always inclined to his feet. Service. They are considered eternal associates, and they're eternally enjoying the bliss of serving Radha and Krishna. Bunjay Seva Sukh. It says Krishna Parisharanama Bunjay Seva Sukh. It's not the right translation. They're enjoying the happiness, they're enjoying Bunjay or Bhog, the happiness, Seva Sukh, the happiness of Seva. And they're called Krishna Parishad. Whether they're coward, they're not, maybe not serving Radha and Krishna, they're serving Krishna, they're serving Yashoda, they're serving Nanda. The book is a little slanted towards Radha and Krishna. This is Bhavarta Deepika, Srimad Bhagavatam 1.6.21, Sridhar Swami. Parshad Tarunam Akaram Arabdatvam Nityatvam Shudatvam Cha. Parshad Tarunam Akaram Arabdatvam Nityatvam Shudatvam Cha. These are the parshads. We talked about the Krishna parshads, the eternal associates. Parshad means associate. The eternal associates of Bhagavan are free from karma, this arabdha. They have no karma. They are eternally pure, transcendental, and free from all material qualities. So what are material qualities? Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moha, Matsarya. So if there's Matsarya, if there's envy in the spiritual world, what's the difference between the spiritual world and the material world? Why bother going? Just stay here and fight it out. This is an important consideration. Mukta api lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavatam bhajante. Vivarta Deepika, 10th canto, chapter 87, verse 21, Sri Radharani. The muktas, the liberated souls, have divine forms. Vigraham, with lilaya vigraham, by which they worship Bhagavan and take part in his pastimes. Bhagavantam bhajante kritva vigraham. This is the famous verse. It's quoted so much when someone asks about this question. Madhya Lila chapter 20, verse 117. Krishna buli se, this is Bengali. Krishna buli se jiva anari bahir mukh ateva mayatare atta eva mayatare deya samsara duk. Bahir mukh and samsara duk. Anadi kal. Krishna buli means bulgaya. Forgetting Krishna, the jiva. Krishna buli, neglecting or committing the mistake of indifference towards Krishna means forgetting Krishna. The jiva is from time immemorial, so that we've always been in forgetfulness. It's not at one point, because if you say forgetfulness, it's not really. It just means they're in Brahm. If you say forgetfulness, it implies that you knew one time. I remember. What's your phone number? I forgot. I knew it, but I forgot. I mean, it's not forgetting. It's not a verse. This is still the wrong angle. Anyway, but that verse is there. Anadi Bahir Mukh. We've always been in, basically, where the proper translation, Krishna Buli means say jiva. The jivas, because this follows the verse before it. The conditioned souls, nitya buddhas, they are ignorant of Krishna. And why? Because since beginningless time, anadi bahirmukh. Since it's eternally the situation. We've been in ignorance. We're in ignorance. We don't know anything. We don't know how to speak. We're born. We don't even know. We just We have to learn how to speak and walk. We can't use any of our senses. We're so covered with tamagun. And that's the human, the jiva in the human form. He can't even do anything. Animals can start running around within a few hours of their birth. We can't move, we can't talk, we can't eat, we can't talk. We can't use any of our knowledge-acquiring senses or our working senses when the human baby is born. So that means heavy covering of ignorance. So then we have to receive knowledge. This book is even the philosophy is written because the IGM, they all have the same slant. Because he says he then rotates. He's not then, he's always rotating. Even their translations are influenced by wearing yellow glasses. He says, Nitya Bada Krishna Haite Nitya Bahirmukh Nitya Samsara Bunje Narak Adi Duk. Chaitanya Charitamrita, this is again Sanatana Shiksha, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaching. This is Madhya Lila, chapter 22, verse 12. Nitya Bada Krishna Haite Nitya Bahirmukh Nitya Samsara Bunje Narakadi Duk. The Bada, Nitya Bada, that's us. That's us. Eternally conditioned souls. And we're eternally conditioned souls.
and Nitya Bahirmukh, and we've eternally turned our faces away from Krishna.